This is Captain Hitchens, mission log upgrades. Welcome back to Icarus, everyone. All right, so today we've got a whole bunch of updates and upgrades and cool stuff to do. Plus, I finally put up those picture frames that we found at that other POI, which is pretty cool. First thing we're going to do, you can see in my hotbar, is sleep through the night. Now, something that I think I got wrong when we were on Olympus was the pajamas. So right now, we've got a coziness of 106, but the duration's 21 and the effectiveness is 171. If we put this on, right, it's got all the coziness bonus. Whoop. Damn it, I just slept. But anyway, coziness stayed 106, duration 21, but the effectiveness is 248. So it does give a higher effectiveness, which is pretty sweet. Next thing we're doing is we're setting the beehive on the new and improved. What? Look at those trees. The new and improved greenhouse. So I added some wood out here. Moved that over. I've got the culinary cultivar backpack, which is a weird name, which gives us seed yield, gives us seeds while harvesting, and then a bunch of harvesting bonuses, which means we can use the Reaper and still get seeds with that thing, which is fantastic. Normally I keep it in here, but I was doing some other stuff with it. All right, so in here, I upgraded a bit. We've got nanner trees. We've got plenty of soybeans to make milk, sugar, tomatoes, potatoes, wheat, and then just like one of every other crop that I had on hand, except carrots apparently. Normally I do a dish, I did on the last one, that is carrots and kumara, but I haven't bothered to pick up kumara yet, so we're not doing that. Instead, we're going to put right here, see, here's the problem. Where's a good spot for it? I wonder, oh, I forgot my bees. I'll go get the bees in a minute. I wonder if we put it here, I can still get back there to get the wheat. We're going to be using the wheat less from all the other things, so we'll just put it right here. Now, I went ahead and I made all of the pieces in the tier 4 workbench. So we'll go through them all. All right, there's that one and that one. Okay, so we've got the regular honey extractor, honeycomb production, which is going to use bees as fuel. We've got the ability to turn queens into bees, which will turn bees into honeycomb, which will then turn honeycomb into beeswax and honey. Now, this is a way more efficient way of doing it, as opposed to the tech tree tier 2 over in this to do this here, in which case it takes 1 or 2 honeycomb to make 1 honey, 2 honeycomb to make 1 beeswax. So to make 1 honey and 1 beeswax, it would take 4 honeycomb. Whereas in here, you get 1 of each per honeycomb. So it's a much, much faster way of going about it. Now, let's go get some bees. The other thing that the bees do is they either boost yield or they boost growth speed, and I don't remember which. You know what? We're going to put all the bees downstairs. I don't think we're going to make... I don't know, should we do all of the honey now? It's not a big deal. Oh, first, let's check and see. Do we actually have to have bees? Yes, there's no buff for bees. Now, if we put a bee in there, then we have... Oh, okay, it's a crop yield buff, which is fantastic. And it adds just a whole bunch of bees flying around. Now, we can get around here to get this stuff just fine. But we've got, look at all that. That's going to make a whole bunch of honey and beeswax. Now, what are we going to do with this stuff? I don't know, but we're going to do something at some point. Now, this up here, as you can see, it will make it's 0.05%, right? A minute. Well, it's 5% a minute. So 20 minutes, we'll get a bee. I don't know how many bees we get for a queen bee. Maybe 5. I don't know. We're not going to get anything without power, though. Now, the best way to run power, probably right here. And I'll show you why there's power there in a minute. All right, so we'll bring it in, flip it on, Flip it on. All right, now that powers this, the breeding thing, I think. Yep, there it goes. Very, very, very slow. Assuming it's on. Yes, it is. All right, now. Oh, you might be able to see it. Yeah, here we go. Increased. Oh no, that's just the beehive aura. So okay, it's 9 meters, which I'm not sure how far one of these is, but it fits. It hits the whole thing. No, it doesn't. It doesn't hit my nanners, and it doesn't hit my bananas. Oh, that. And honestly, this side is the side I'm going to use the most. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, well, I might have to reimagine this room soon. Okay, anyway, let's take a look in here. Okay, these guys have come back up. Alright, I don't have any food in me right now. Oh. 700 damage. Hell yeah, it is. Alright, I think that's the last one that spawns. So I put an electric deep ore deposit, or miner here. So we're getting 1.775 titanium per minute, or per hour. So that, or per minute. It wouldn't make sense per hour. So that is pretty cool. Okay, this is all regular stuff you've seen before. I did a lot of off camera, you know, pre-mission brief work. So I added some more cement. Now I was looking between cement and limestone, and I started doing limestone floors, and it is too bright. Look at this. It is far too bright. Like it was starting to hurt my eyes being in here with it. So I opted out of it. We're starting to get a little low on cave food, base foods. Okay, so we've got, let's see, platinum going in there. We got a bunch of titanium going in there, and that's empty. Okay, what else did we do? Oh, I upgraded to, this is the oxygenator. It goes way fast. And it doesn't use oxide, which was a big deal. That made things a lot better. We got the smoker up here, which does not need to be outside, even though it says it's not outside. I made all the cured leather in there just fine. Here's what we got in here. In here we got a little bit of milk. This was all made with soybeans. You don't need cows. And then we've got a fair amount of banana bread. We got a little bit of fruit pie, a little bit of meat pie, a little bit of shepherd's pie. And then we've got plenty of flour here and flour here. I think, yeah, we got flour in here. I went and I took the buffalo and went and raided a wheat field, and it worked great. I made the electric carpentry bench because I wanted these and a gate, so I could go down into here and do stuff down into here, because I ran some cabling and stuff, and I wanted it to look nice. Now I ran cabling because all of this stuff I put up against the wall here, and I needed to run power. And remember, the water thing is like right under here. So this allowed me to have this stuff out here. And the reason we're doing that is, oh, first, where is it? Here we go. I built this thing. Composite head armor. I built the composite armor for now. And then I added plating, pocket, rubber feet, and world boss tracker to it. So we're gonna go, when we go out, we're gonna go out in that one. Oh, and I kept the cultivar backpack. I should have put that downstairs. This is my equipment chest. Now, I did make a trench shotgun, because remember, we're all about the shotguns, no assault rifles here. Does that put me at a disadvantage? It does, but that's fine. I've got 12 gauge slugs. I've got some more platinum being crafted, so I can turn these into 12 gauge slugs. I don't think we have a need for explosive ammunition on this one. I don't think. But we might at some point. I don't know. Now, why are we doing all of this? Well, one of the main reasons is for the manufacturer. So this took 10 titanium plates, 50 electronics. Not super expensive, but pretty expensive. Like 50 electronics, 10 titanium plates. That's 30 titanium ingots. Like, that's a lot. Now, we have all of that because I went out and I mined titanium. So we got all of this titanium now. So we have probably enough for the rest of the time that we're here. And we might have enough composite because I've made that. No, you know what? We're going to make... So I discovered a lie. Where is it? Here we go. Titanium ingots. Turning them into inert uranium for that other suit of armor. We need terraforming enzymes. One for each. So we're going to need like 120 terraforming enzymes. So that's going to be a whole project to do. We're going to have to go find those before we can make the armor. And the armor, if you remember, crafted in here. What is it called? No, not the Dusty Miner, though I want to make that as well. Oh, here we go. No, Cave Worm. Wait, do you not make it in this one? Hold on, let's check. Tier 5. Oh, I haven't unlocked it yet. Bastion armor. I want to make that one. We don't need the radiation armor, and we don't need the resurgent necessarily, although it is a good one. This one's going to give us a bonus to frost and fire resistance. Now, we need a lot of titanium for it, and we need a lot of uranium. And to get uranium, we need titanium. So, like, it's a whole process. Like, this suit's going to cost us a ton of titanium. But because we're doing this up here with the fire, and we're doing the frost with the Rime Tusk boss, we need frost and fire resistance. And that armor is going to do all of that for us. And it's going to be awesome. All right, now, we're going to put this structure over here. So, give me all of that. Just because there's more room. There's not enough room over there for it. This thing is beautiful. This thing is so cool. Is that hanging off the back? No, perfect. Now, it does require power. So, we need to run power. Is that underneath the floor? Why is that down there? All right. Is that underneath the floor? Wait a minute, what? Oh, I was seeing that. Okay. I didn't think there was power right there. No, there's power right there. Oh, I connected to it. Oh. Handy. Okay. I don't know why I had power there, but I do. Now this, I think, is, other than, you know, the furnaces, this is the first device to move when it does stuff. Tells you what you're making. And the little 3D printers in there doing 3D printer things, the little arms. You know, they're moving around. It's pretty cool. It's not customized per item. So it doesn't show, you know, that there's a circuit board being made. But this is probably the most advanced piece of equipment that we have on this. Which is pretty darn cool, I think. All right. Oh, and I put up a couple more batteries. So we've got, like, I think 36,000 power. Because I did almost run out of power one night, and I'm not okay with that. Now, what else do we have? Oh, projects. So, we have a project box. Project box, we've got several projects in here. The first, well, let's just yoink all of this. Chill out, buddy. The first project is going to be pump jack. Actually, 2 pump jacks, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, there's one other thing we need to unlock. There we go. So we got, yeah, I did stuff for 2 pump jacks, crude oil refiner, and an oil barrel. Oil barrel. Yeah, I can talk words. I can use words. Okay, so pump jack. I'm pretty sure I did for 2 of these. Let's just do one at a time. Yeah, see, maybe I didn't. No, I did. I just think I misjudged the amounts. Interesting. Pump jack. I'm 10. I'm 20 steel shy for a second pump jack. Okay, yeah, I was right. I misjudged the steel by 20. So now we'll do a second. So yeah, we'll do a second pump jack. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's 3 oil pumps out there. And with this, I just kind of ran out of steel. So, oh no, I guess I have enough steel. Could I do another pump jack? Do I have what I need for another pump jack? Oh, yeah, I do. I just need to make 10 titanium plates. Oh, awesome. I went way overboard with the electronics. I feel like there's something I'm not making. We don't need the generator. We are going to need a polymerizer eventually. No, that's everything. Sweet. So we're going to take that out there. Now, we've also got... Oh, wait. Oh, this. This is going to be the power and the battery to keep the pump jack going. We've also got what's in here. We're going to go look for exotics. So we've got the exotic harvester. We've got a thing to carry the exotics in. And then... Here we go. We've got the power for the exotic harvester, as well as a house for the exotics. The battery. Because I want, once I get it going, I don't want to stop and just leave it, because that would annoy the crap out of me. Okay, so can we do another pump jack? Whoops. PUMP. What do we need? Aluminum screws, concrete mix, composite steel ingots, and titanium plates. Oh, yeah. Hello, third pump jack. We're going to have so much oil. It's going to be wonderful. Now, I don't remember if this needs to be outside or not. Doesn't say it needs to be. Okay. So we just need a place for it. Why is it so heavy? There we go. Now, do we want to toxify our underground area with oil? I want to say this thing is pretty loud, but I kind of want to put it back here so that we don't have to go far to get the oil when we need it. Let's see. We're going to want... I built a bunch of... Here we go. I knew we had some. Yeah, we've got 2 railings left, which we'll use. They have to be made in the carpentry bench because they're made with... Or the electric one, because they're made with the good wood, the interior wood, and then steel, which I was not ready for. All right, so you're about that big. You might fit. Look at that. That's beautiful. Boom, bang. Come on. Blammo. All right, we'll throw some power on that bitch. All right, so once we got the oil run to it, we got power on that thing. Okay, so the next step is to go out and take care of oil. Now, how do we run the oil out of the building without it looking like trash? It's going to go up and that way, but there's not really any way to get through the thick rocks. So we're going to have to go from there, probably around back as best we can, because this cable is ridiculously thick. Go. I don't need... Well, no, we don't need it right. I don't think we need ramps right now. Not extra ones. We have the house set up. Okay, so let's grab the backup light. What time is it? That's fine. All right, so we're going to have to grab a tube, a pipe, if you will. And because I didn't leave any room, we'll have to come around here. This thing runs just like the... Oh, there's wood out here. Water and power. So it's got the curve, right? You see how it's curving there? And it's got straight. Come on. There we go. It's got straight. So for long distances, well, inside we're probably going to do straight because it looks better. We'll just bring it out here. Now here's the question. On here, we've got 51 pipes, 70 wires. I don't think it counts this as pipes. What's going on? There we are. Is it? This is maddening. What is going on? Okay. I don't know if that's connected. That's got to be connected, right? So we'll do the next one, and then let's see if it gets piped. Whoops. If it gets called a pipe. All right, so there's the next one. It's not. So at some point they might make, they should make an additional one here and one for biofuel. Because each one of these things adds to what the server has to deal with, which can create lag. All right, let's run this all the way Now it's going to be long. Should I bring the bird? Yeah, because we're probably going to want to ride back. I feel like the bird's probably just going to get murdered if we do that. So I don't think we're going to take the bird. We are going to take some of that. We'll take that. We're not going to be attacking anything. I'll take that. And we'll take that. We're not going to eat all of it right now, because we don't have any need to, but that's what we're going to roll with. So now it's just going to be a matter of getting this piping out of this place and hooked in. Oh, did I grab that third pump jack? Did I grab any of them? That would have sucked to get all the way there and not had the pump jack. Oh my god. I didn't grab any of that stuff. All right. That needs to go in. Did I not? Oh, that's right. It goes on your back. That goes in here. So this thing holds 150 milliliters. We'll make another one, but this holds 150 milliliters, which just happens to be the amount you need to make the next thing that we're going to make, polymerizer. You have to have 150 milliliters just to make this thing. And then we're going to need even more oil in order to make anything in the polymerizer. So we're going to need a second jar for that. And then once that is in the polymer, like we'll have the two and we'll just keep swapping them back and forth for oil. So that's how that's going to work. Did I grab? I'm over here talking. Okay, we got 3 of them. All right, so now we're going to head out. Oh, I already put it over there. You know, should I have the animal? I don't think we're going to worry about it. Okay, so I think the best bet's going to be running it down this crack here to keep it as hidden as possible. It's still not going to be perfectly hidden, but this will keep it as hidden as possible. Not perfect, but what in life is perfect? I know you're supposed to say your wife, right? All right, bring it up. Uh-oh. All right, come on, beach. There we go. Keeping it under. Now, this is the point where we're not going to be able to keep it completely hidden. It's going to pop out of the rock either there, or we can do it like this. All right. And now we'll just run it along here, doing my best not to get eaten by anything on the way. Hello, battery terminal. That there. First, you got to run the wires out. Never forget that. I'm gonna put the roof on. This should protect it from the various critters and whatnot that wander around this area. We got the solar panel up there, and I fell down. Oh god, I'm trapped. Son of a bitch. Alright, we'll just rip the wall down because construction is modular in the 27th century. Whatever timeline it is. Alright, and then we're going to run this here. Actually, we're not going to run it up the ladder because that's not going to stay. I'm going to come up. Does it make it? Okay, that looks like it's connected. Okay, yeah, battery pack. Solar panel for 6,000. And I did pre-charge the battery pack. Okay, now I got a little ahead of myself last night when I was running lines. Okay. I went a little far with the electricity, but that's all right. We'll cancel those cables because we're just going to come... Because I went... Well, I guess I didn't go too far. Oh, look. That's a neat spot for an ore deposit. We'll just come straight down here. I was trying to find a good spot with a reasonable amount of sunlight, and it's gonna cut off pretty early. Unfortunately, but, you know, this is the volcano region, so you can't really help it. But, on the positive side, we're not going to have that much power. The oil doesn't need that much power. I think it's 1,000 per pump. Oh, I've got one extra one of these because I was going to do a staircase into the little battery box, but I ended up not needing it. All right, let's get down here. Right. Hello, Mr. Oil. Now, is this going to run all night? I don't know. It depends on how long 6 million power lasts with 3,000 draw. Now, there is the option to use the powered jack, the powered pump jacks. This thing right here, the crude oil generator, produces 8,000. The only problem is it cuts the flow in half to the oil refiner. So these things are pumping, what, 1,000 each or something like that? Some ridiculous amount. And the 150 that other one takes screws with the power storage. So it's not something that I want to deal with. All right, so now, what did I do with my crude oil pipe? I wasn't quite sure where this stuff was. So these come out of weird spots. Actually, right there was not so bad. And that comes out there. Comes out back here. Because you can see there's a little pipe right there. It's pretty neat the way they did that. They actually made it make a little bit of sense. Which is cool, because Icarus isn't usually that way. Alright, and there's that one. And if we click on that, we can run power here. And we should... Wow, that ran way over there. Okay, you're running with power. You're running. Oh, no, they produced 200. Never mind. I was thinking they made more than that. So the generator takes 150, and these things each produce 200. So I guess we could have just used one of these for power. That is amazing. 150 produces that much, 8,000 power. Man, petrochemicals are the way of the future. All right, so if we take a look at this, is it not going to let me access the network now? Oh, you suck. Hold on. It's not going to let me inspect the network. Okay, so pump jack's running, 3,000 power on. Advanced battery pack, 6,000. I guess there's no inspect the network on that one. But we should be getting 600 oil. That's what we should be getting. So let's get back and... Whoops, my lights are on. Let's get back and see exactly how much oil and if everything is copacetic. Welcome back to the base. Okay, let's first, before I forget, and we go out again without light. Okay, so this thing should be producing... Yep. There we go. We're all the way up to 15,000. That's how much we got between me starting it and then it getting here. Now, it does say there is 0 out of 1,000 going into this thing, which, why? I have no idea, but we're not going to worry about that. What we are going to do, I think, could we run it all the way over here? We drop that stuff's probably going to fall. We drop this. Ah, crap. And it'll be fine. We drop that. And then we grab the pipe from the other side. Maybe we should have grabbed it from underneath. Right. Grab you. Oh, hold on. We got to do straight while we're in the base. Right, so we'll go. Will it... Oh, yeah, here we go. All right, we'll do that, and then we'll bring it... Ooh, where does it link? Oh, it links up to the top. What? Who made that decision? All right. So instead, we'll go this way. Maybe? Can we? And I really want to go under there, but I don't want to pick all that food up. All right, let's do... Empty my inventory, just in case that thing collapses. I want to have it on hand. Okay. Oh, right. And... grab that. I want to replace this with another electric one. All right. Now, if we go here... Well, if we go here, down to here, and then out here, there we go. That should do it. So now we can go boom, water and crude oil, 600 out of 1,000. Excellent. So we can handle 4? 2 more. We can handle 2 more oil thingies. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the only other oil thingies... Where's my map? I wrote this down. Okay, so our oil is here. There's another one I found here. And then there's another one down right here. Neither of which are close. Though, that one might actually have been a shorter trip. No, because the only way to get into the swamp is to come all the way through here. And then we'd have to go up around this. And then up into this area. Now, sometimes red exotic spawns up here. So it might be just a matter of doing it. Though, power would be tricky up here. Yeah, power would be tricky, but for now, we're not going to worry about that. What we're going to do now is inventory. I want to start work on the polymerizer. So what do we need? 20 titanium plate. That's a... Whoops. Whoa. I haven't heard that in a while. Oh, man, there's a drac up there. We haven't had one of those attack the base in a hot minute. Pardon me, sir. Could you kindly bugger off? There we go. Did you damage anything? Oh, there's a wall. Okay, it looks like that is all that he accosted. Now we might as well skin him. Now, you know what I should do? I should start gathering vestiges. Okay, that was over here, so let's make sure none of this got damaged. Floor, yep, floor got damaged. Oh, and how did all this get damaged? What the? That's fine. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so now that that's done, friggin' Drax, what a jerk. Alright, we'll throw the meat in there. That'll keep... Oh, let's do this to keep this stuff fresh. Alright, we didn't need to eat that much, just a little bit here and there. Okay, anyway, yeah, what I might do, I might run another line through here in order to get the other two. I mean, there's 3 over there, so I could put a pump jack down with a power generator and just power all 3 of those. Since there are 3 there, and I can only use 2 more on this line. So that's an idea, or I could run all 3 back and have the power here. I'm not running electricity from the base and then piping oil, you know, like that. Like, that would be a little out of control. I mean, I guess I could have done that up here, but it is an option. That is a lot of power to not have at the base, but I feel like the base has got all the power it needs, so I'm not overly concerned about that. Now, we need 20 titanium plates. Polymerizer is not a cheap piece of equipment. So that is, we need 20 times 3 is 60. 20, 40, 60. All right, so we'll do, yeah, we'll do 10 here. That's a nice thing about having both of these. We can split up the titanium plates because, man alive, is that a lot. All right, polymerizer. Okay, we're going to need to make 7 aluminum screws. Ooh, do we have 25 steel, or did I use it all? Ooh, we do not have 25 steel. Yeah, dog. So much steel with this. All right, let's just grab all of that, and we'll grab that. Let's see how much we get. Boom, boom, bang. That'll get me 50. Okay, that'll be enough for this project, but I'm going to need some more iron. Now, we've got iron over here. It's one of the things I love about using... Nope, not that one. Nope. Nope. Which one did I put iron in? Ah, here it is. One thing I love about this is the just the sheer volume of insanity we can get out of these things. I absolutely love it. I was starting to run low on epoxy. Just went outside, chopped down like 2 trees, and came back with all of that. And I believe... yeah, all of that. So we've got plenty of epoxy for like the rest of the time. That should be enough epoxy for everything we want to build. Maybe not. I could be wrong, but pretty darn close. Okay, anyway, we got that crafting. Now, what else do we need? 40 carbon fiber, and we're gonna need some aluminum screws. Aluminum screws are the easiest thing on here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll get that. Max that out. 19. Oh, there's aluminum in there already. All right. Okay, now the other thing, 40 of... oh, I think I need iron for that. Oh, no, I don't. Iron's for this one. So if I just grab a stack of silica ore, a stack of aluminum, yeah, 3 stacks of aluminum, should be able to make... ooh, now we'll be able to make some. Okay, and we need 50 aluminum. Aluminum. I'm gonna have to see if I got some more of that, because we're a little out of aluminum. Oh, that's right, because it takes twice as much resin. Everything's so expensive. Okay, now, that's okay, because... wait, no, we need a whole crap load of that stuff, don't we? Polymerizer. Okay, that's everything we need for the That's everything we need for the polymerizer, except the 150 fuel. So I'm gonna make another barrel, so if while we're gone it overflows. Ooh. I think I'm gonna make another barrel. Let's see, how much was that? Oil barrel. Oh yeah, I've got, well, it's 35. We're gonna need more steel, and we're gonna need more aluminum screw, but that's okay. Alright, we'll make that. Let's get this stuff going. Boom, boom. We'll make, because we've got more coming, so it's not like it's a big deal. And then what we're going to do is we're going to head out, and we're going to look for some red exotics. Because we need red exotics for... I got all sorts of weird stuff in my inventory, don't I? We need red exotics for crafting... well, not crafting, for, well, purchases up in the space station to get the really good space station stuff. Like I really kind of want the new suit, which will give us some. It'll get rid of 10 physical resistance, but it gives us 2 more slots because you don't need a water slot; it's extra. And then what else? Ooh, that's a big storm. Glad we don't have any crops outside. You know, the big storm happens enough here that I am very glad we don't have crops outside, because it would create such a huge problem. Alright. How are we doing on epoxy? Okay, we're fine. Okay, so we have this pouch. This has got the exotic thingy. It's got the storage, and then this pouch has got the room and the power for the exotic thingy. And then, oh no, it was in the bird. The bird has got the radar. Just because I didn't want to have the radar on my back while I was doing stuff. Looking all crazy. Okay, so the best way to do this with the radar is to do it up on the rocks so that the animals can't get to it and damage it. Now, I do have a pretty good repair hammer, but it's better if you don't have to worry about that type of thing. So, oh, shoot. Nope. Well, that was cute. And it also helps to pay attention. I hate that the game will let you hover these things, and then it will punish you for doing it. Like, it shouldn't even be possible to cause these things to hover so that they fall apart, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so, boom. Now, since the storm's over, we don't have to worry about it coming again. So, we grab the battery. Alright, and it's scanning. Hopefully they don't attack my base. Yeah, but we'll see. Let's see where our first one is. Oh, of course. God damn it. I shouldn't have done this by the base. Hey, dummy. Why are you attacking the base? It's not even in the same area. I think I have to be next to the thing, too. Oh, maybe not. Nope, it's still going. Come on, beach. This is why I take the stringy meat, because the stringy meat gives me the faster melee attack speed. You just can't beat it. Like, it's the best. I'll repair my knife before I go, because I know there's going to be a lot of fighting. Is that a... Oh, it's a buffalo. I was like, is that a bear? No, it's a buffalo. Oh, 19 stringy meat. Very nice. Okay, that thing looks done because the buffalo is calm again. It's amazing how the radar just pisses them off. Okay. Map. Yep. What? This implies there's red exotic in the null sector, but there's also red exotic... like right there. It's like straight that way. Excellent. Alright, let's pick this up. Pick up the wire. We'll go sleep the night, and we will run over and check out this area. Alright. Now we're up here in the gooey biome. Now I want to make sure this is the right location. So this is going there. Now this one should point, and that'll give us a, not triangulation, because it's only 2, but a dual angulation, if that's a word. I love that this battery doesn't require anything. Alright, now the other benefit of doing it up here, let's get him off the edge, is the critters should all spawn down below. Now the only one we have to worry about is the needler. If the needler shows up, it might teleport up here. The rest of the critters, they won't be able to get to us. This is a really cool spot. If it wasn't north facing. Look how... Oh! Or maybe this spot is too big, and the animals spawn up here. Son of a bitch. I would pick the one spot... I would pick the one spot that has... that is up high, that allows for the critters to spawn up here. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, it spawned on that side too. Well then. Oh, is this done? Oh, it's done. Okay. That's hilarious. Okay, so... Oh. What? Is this looking for a regular exotics deposit? Is that what it is? Okay, so let's just go over there real quick. Right about in this area. I bet you there's a regular exotics deposit over there. Can I get down without this guy getting hurt? Look at that. This keeps going over here. Oh, cool. Yeah. This could be a decent spot for a base. Especially with the oil power that we have now, you wouldn't have to use solar. I mean, you have to use it... That was dumb. You have to use it for a little bit. Or biofuel. I mean, you're in the swamp, so there's plenty of biofuel. and crocodiles, but that would be a really generally safe place to live. I bet you there's a standard exotics deposit over here. Oh yeah, here we go. There's an exotics location right there. That's an exotics deposit. Okay, so with this new information, it looks like we're going to be going... This is not right here. This is in here somewhere. So in order to get in here, we have to go up through the cave that's up here, which has got us running up to this, moving through here. There is a path, although not with a bird, to go through here. I need more... I don't know if I have enough platforms to do it. So we're going to have to go back around and go back through where the base is, because I don't have enough cement platform. Well, I mean, I could, but it would be a huge pain in the ass. So we're going to go back around and through our cave, and then we'll come back around here. All right, here's the transition cave. This will get us through. We need... Okay, so we need to get this one. Oh, I wonder if it's going to require... Let's see. How do we do this? Can I put one in the ground right here? Okay, so it should be okay coming across like that. Come on. Or I could go straight across here and not use those rocks. That would save a lot of work. Well, no, because I don't think I'm going to be able to keep it even. And it'll have a higher chance of falling off if I do it like this. Because there's only half a thing. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that. We're probably going to have to go like this. And then... Ooh, that's going to go into the lava. Shoot. Like that. The hell? Oh, nope. Nope. Did I get it? Yeah. Okay, that isn't going to work. Okay. This looks like it might work. Boom, boom. Hit that rock there for support. Boom, boom, boom. Hit that rock for support. And then this pops right up. Perfect. All right. That's one. I'm probably going to need more of these things. I bet you I don't even have enough. What? This cave? That's a rock wall. That's punchable. Yeah. You know what? I could have used wood in here. I'm an idiot. When I go back, I will probably... I don't know why I'm doing this. I will probably grab wood and bring it in here for these. They don't work... Wood doesn't work well for experimentation, but it would work great for the final product. Okay, this cave is a problem. So we got to go straight through there. How much more to this did I bring? Yeah, I really should have brought wood. Son of a bean. All right, so we've got our big, huge lava room. We came in over there. And then instead of building straight across, which had a whole bunch of issues, I went along that wall. You can see right there above the bird's head. And then you can walk along the rocks. Then you come over here. You can run all along that right there perfectly fine. You can walk with the bird. There's no jumping required. And then you go up. That over there is a resource cave. Easy day. And I went out and brought in some wood because it was using too much cement, and cement is best used for outside. Now there's another resource cave there. I'm going to grab a little bit more wood, just in case we have to go in another cave. I don't think we do. Get some wooden sticks. Okay, that's barely worth it. All right. Now, this is another area where we have to run. And if I'm not mistaken, there is Yeah, we gotta go up this somehow. I'm guessing... I mean, we could jump, but I'm thinking we're gonna need to put... We're gonna need to switch back to cement, so let's go. Let's just drop this in here for now, since we're out. We're not in a cave anymore. We can just pack this stuff away, and these we can just get rid of. Okay, so now let's grab some of those, a couple of those. Because the normal thing that we want to do is you want to go up, and since it does this right here, you're going to want to go rip those off. And you're going to want to build a flatty. See if we can get it to disconnect. There we go. You're going to want to build a flat one there. And then go down from here. And that way, everything lines up nicely. Probably need one more. Perfect. Come here, dude. There we are. And then it looks like we're going to have to do it again right here. Then we got this wall to walk up. Easy peasy. There's another cave for resources and a goat. And we got another one. We can do one here. One here. That should do it. That leaves 4 for future. Yep, and... No. Come on. Short term. Come on, baby. Short term. Short term goals. Come on, bird. That's not ideal. Alright, short term goals. No bueno. There we are. That'll do that for now. God, if I have to go up another one. I'm going to take that with me, because when we come back, we're not going to need it. Okay, we need to find a spot to do... We need to find a spot to do the radar dish. Not up there. Preferably with a cave to put everything in. That looks like a kit. Woo, I almost jumped off that. Okay, there's a ramp right there. It looks like there's a cave right there. We'll just go take refuge in that. Am I low on water? What? Oh, my bird's low on water. Yeah, we'll take refuge in that cave, and then we'll do another scan when we come out. And we gotta go across these two ridiculous rivers, because I think I found one over here. Hopefully it's not over here, but we'll see. But it looks like it might be like right there, but it might be even farther. But we've got that one there, and this ridiculousness here. Now let's head up the hill, the ramp here, and see if we get lucky. And it's in this little patch up here. No. I'm not seeing it in that patch down there. And I'm not seeing it up here. Usually you can look for the little patches of greenery, and sometimes it'll be in them. It'll be with them, but that doesn't look like it's the case here. Which means we're probably going over that way. We got one of those little fire bitches behind us. Okay. Alright, my food's looking alright. I should have brought more. I was not prepared for how involved this was going to be. Alright, let's see. We'll look around over here. There's a purple tree. That's not what we're looking for, though. I don't see it over here. pointing this direction, like over that way. Luckily, this is a lot shorter of a path than the other ones, because I am getting low on platforms. There we go. 3 is exactly what I had left. Hopefully this is enough. Okay, there's a cave. There's a deep ore deposit. Yeah, still not seeing what I'm looking for. Is it down this way? There's a redback. Damn, where is this thing? There it is. Okay, so this was pointing all the way over here. I don't know what the hell this was pointing at, because I looked in this whole area and saw nothing. Man, nobody likes those lava broodlings. Everything attacks them. It's friggin' amazing. I love it. But this is the red exotic. It's going to allow us to buy all the cool new stuff. So, right next to an aluminum deposit. Hopefully those guys can't get us. And there's a lava broodling coming. Well, come on, beach. Dumbass. Okay, well, now we need to get all of the stuff. And indeed, we need to get all of the things. So, let's get a base set up and get this thing mounted. Let's see. Those things are fighting each other again. What? It's a pig. Where's the solar panel gonna go? God damn it. I don't need you aggressive bitches screwing with my setup over here. Okay, so the pig we can't do anything with because I have something on my back. Alright. I mean, I would like the bacon, but I would like the bacon back home. Let's just take it. Okay, everything's good. Let's get a house put up for this stuff. So we're going to need you. What did I just hear? There is a cave over here somewhere, but I don't want to deal with the bees, so we're not going to deal with the cave. All right. Now, I know this isn't necessary. I just like to have it. Deploy one of those. Deploy some walls. And of course, I didn't bring a what do you call it? Door. Although I've probably got the stuff to make a door. Perfect. Now that I think about it. Maybe we'll put it the right way. This is why I don't like doing the deployment thing. Okay, now we've got wood and grass. Nothing should mess with this thing. Craft that. This is a long way. Like, this thing is not in an easily accessible position. So where we're at now, we can go across these and just come straight through here and get to it. Ooh, you know what I didn't bring? I didn't bring a beacon, did I? I left all of my beacons. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Okay, well, it is what it is. Give me that. Oh, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring my dropship down, and we're gonna load all of the red exotics into it. And that way, we don't have to worry about using this. Okay, so you deploy this thing onto the tree. Oh, and you deploy power. So while we're looking for a spot for solar panel. We'll go ahead and run the line. It's like the whole... Oh, the whole reason I brought the battery. Okay, there it goes. Alright, and then that thing's coming down there, so we will put... Let's see if we can get the solar panel up here. Oh, am I out of ramps? Just about. Gotta kind of work it like... Whoops. Work it like this. Nope. Why is that happening? Oh, because I'm supporting it on wood. You got to do it like that. Don't put the heavier stuff on top of the lighter stuff. Okay, which way is south? That way? Oh, come on. So ADD. All right, it's not time for power yet. But we'll come down here. Okay. Now, we should have... Okay, solar panel, the harvester, which uses 1500, and the battery bank. Oh, it's on. Excellent. It's providing power. Because now it's charging. So, about 9:30, 9:45, we get power here. Okay. So, this thing... Okay, this thing is really gross. But that's the red exotic in there, and this thing is just picking all the red exotics out, which is pretty cool. So, whoops. What we're looking at now is... Whoops. There we go. Turn the light off. Come on. Come here, you. Okay, so we're looking at 2.6 a minute. Which is not bad. I don't know what these stack to. I'll wait and find out. But whatever they stack to, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 slots. If it's 10, that means we can have up to 50 of these things, which takes 25 minutes. Is that right? Yeah, well, a little less. If it's 20, if it stacks to 20, then we'll be able to go even more, even longer, 50 minutes between when I need to clean it out. Now, this thing has got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has got 15 slots in it. And we'll be able to send 15 stacks of these things back. Now what I need to find out, do these go in here? Oh my god, they do. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. So when I come back, I will just throw... Shoot, I might not even need that. The dropship may have been excessive, because if these things go in the bags, I could have just used the bags and brought them all back at once. Oh well. Live and learn, right? What this would let me do, if I'm up for it, is to mine this area while this thing is doing its business, since there's nothing else we need to do. I could hit a couple of caves, get some titanium. That's not a bad idea. There's my bird. Okay, but for now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut this mission log. I've done a lot. We put up oil. I ran a lot of lines all over creation. We found an exotics deposit here. Oh, was it noise? Anyway, we found an exotics deposit here, but more importantly, we got the oil running. We got the polymerizer. Not polymerizer. We got the oil gaining. We'll build the polymerizer and start doing some of that stuff next time. And to get out of here, I don't think there's any caves that allow us to cut through here. I wish there was. So we'll have to go back up through here and around and down. The other option is to go through here, but I haven't put platforms up, and I don't want to piss that thing off. So we're going to have to go back through this way. But all right, that's going to cut this mission log. I hope you guys got something out of it, and I hope you're getting, some good information out of these mission logs. Captain Hitchens out.
Shut up and sit down.